Build the pipelines. That was the central message at oil and gas rallies held in Lloydminster and Rocky Mountain House on Saturday. Hundreds of people came out for both events, many of whom have been hit hard by Alberta's growing economic crisis. Around 150 semi-trucks lined up honking their horns as loud as they could as they drove down Lloydminster's main drag. Many in the convoy carrying signs like this saying, "I love Canadian oil and gas."
I didn't realize this would take off as much as it did. People are all asking me to, let's do more. What more can we do?
Dion Bozer is one of the organizers. The 42-year-old says similar rallies like this being held all over Alberta are important in order for the rest of the country to see the people impacted by the oil crisis.
Everybody, the trickle-down effect concerns everybody. Like if we didn't have oil and gas, we would be horse and buggy.
Got to get the guy running this country to understand what an easy choice it is and put a little bit more in platitudes and put some meat on the bones and make this pipeline happen. Because he's the guy in charge, and we're going to get that message through to him, are we not?
Over in Rocky Mountain House, people reiterating that thought. Instead of a convoy, though, hundreds gathered at a community center in the town to show their support for the oil and gas industry.
All this support, everyone coming out, I just want the ball to keep rolling. I want other communities to do the same thing, and we want to get our message heard, and we want a pipeline in 2019. Organizer Stephen Peterson says this is not an Alberta issue, it's a Canadian one. You don't have to work in the oil and gas industry to be affected by what's happening in Canada. This affects everybody in Canada. And if we can get this pipeline built and start moving our product, it's good for everybody.
Lloydminster organizer Dion Bozer tells me he'd like to get all the oil communities across the province together and do one big convoy to Ottawa to take their message directly to the steps of the Prime Minister. From Edmonton, Sarolta Saskiw, City News.